Hello everyone. Grand Arena is back. It's my absolutely favorite game mode, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. I am finally over 4 million GPs, so I have an extra team to place in, which is good because it lets me stretch my roster. And looking at the opponents that I got this time, it's something which I've got some really good opponents, which I'm quite excited about. All of them have Revan, all of them have Traya, and most of them have C3PO and Chewbacca as well. Most of the newer teams, so it's going to be a really good matchup. My current opponent is Guy Buttersnaps. He's got a really good Revan team. His Revan speed is 306, which is the same speed as mine. Great offense on Grandmaster Yoda, good health on Jolie, and if I look at the rest of his inventory, he's got everything: Traya, Talzin, Nest. So it's a really good matchup. So I'm excited about that. I finally get to stretch my roster. So let's go in and start battling right away. I'll first do a quick defensive overview of what I've said for defense, and then we'll jump into offense right away. So it's been about 4 hours since Grand Arena opened. He hasn't started attacking yet. What I've set on defense is so I've got to set 7 teams this time. I've set two Scoundrel teams in the front wall at the top. One is my Kira team, which is the Kira prepared team, and I have a Karth team, which with Nest as the fifth. This is a good team since it's typically very slow, but with the addition of Nest in there, it adds a little speed to it. And I've got my Nest, I believe, is 289 or something, so it's something which should offset help prevent a cheap counter to that particular team. Below, I've got my semi-medium teams. It's really not that tough. I've got an Ewok team in the front and EP team. They might look a little medium to low effort teams to take out, but the speed on my Paplu is about 223, which effectively is 278, and they're mostly all G10, G11. So I'm hoping that that team gets underestimated. Last time it did get underestimated and had one hold, just because people tend to go in with a cheap team. But once the Evox get a jump on you in terms of turn meter, they can do a really good number on your teams. Similarly, the EP team, it's got a pre-taunter, Sith Trooper, and if you look at the Vader, my Vader is decked out for potency and is at 236 speed, which effectively makes him about 280 to 290 speed with all the bonuses that Sith and Empire give. Even more if the enemy has got Rebels and Jedi. So that's a really fast team as well. He would be forced to take in a high tenacity team like either Bosk or Bastilla to take that out. And behind the medium teams over here, which is the Ewok and EP, I've kept my Revan out here. Now, my opponent also has Revan and the same speed as me, 306, but I am hoping that he keeps his Revan on offense to take out mine. Even if he does keep it on defense, I do have my own CLS team and Traya team that I can use to take out his Revan on defense. At the top out here, behind my Scoundrels, I have my two toughest teams after Revan, which is Crew as well as Bosk. Now, these two are really fast teams, and each of them has got two taunts. The Crew team, I've got my Crew at 270, which is effectively 300, and the second taunter over there is First Order Stormtrooper, and I've got Barris over there as well to make the team even more troublesome to face. And then I've got Bosk over here, who is moderate for speed at 300. And that team, the Bounty Hunter team, has also got a pre-taunter, Show Trooper, so that makes it a little tough as well. So that's been my strategy on defense so far. I've got some tough Scoundrel teams over here, and then the really tough and fast double tank First Order and Bounty Hunter team at the back. And the medium to weak teams that I've kept I'm hoping to bait him to go that route first, the bottom route, and then face my Revan. So then he would be left with a choice of whether to continue to clear the team on top or take on my Revan at the bottom. So that's the defensive strategy that I have out here. Let's see what we have on that we're facing on defense on the other side and what I'll need to take it out. So he has a Traya team out here for defense, which makes me believe that he's probably not kept his Revan on defense as well, since he can't use his Traya to take out my Revan anymore. So he would either have a CLS team or Revan team on offense to take out my Revan. I'm guessing he's going to use his Revan to take out my Revan. So I'm not hoping to run into, I'm not expecting to run into any Revan teams on defense over here. He also has a Bastilla team, and obviously he saved his best Jedi on to be with the Revan, GMY, GK, Jolie. All of those are going to be with Revan. So we have some B Jedi over here. Ezra is probably going to be the only major threat, but let's see what we can use to take that out. And below over here, we have his Night Sister team, which is it's a it's an Asajj lead, not a Thousand lead, which is a little surprising to me. But he also has Nest in there, so I might just go mirror match out there with my Thousand lead Nest and Thousand lead Night Sisters to take that out. And he's also got a very decent Scoundrel team. Now I haven't faced any of these on defense yet, so it'll be interesting to see how I take that out. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to attack the. Let's see. I want to attack both of these sections to see what's behind either of these areas. So I'm going to probably go with the bottom section first and clear that out. So let me first take out his Night Sister team with a mirror match with my Night Sisters. Plague works really well, not just against the Sarge lead, but against to take out Nest as well. Nest is pretty susceptible to plague and stuns as well. Even if the Nest has high tenacity, Zombie is going to apply tenacity down, and we've got plenty of stuns in this team to take care of Nest. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this match. Okay, so let me dispel this one first and hopefully land a stun. Dispel again. All right, let's take care of, let's get some plague around. Now they're all days, but I'm not that worried about that. Let's get some more plague there. All right, so that's the first zombie death which is gone. Let's go and heal some more. All right, let's see if I can get rid of, just put a stun there. Oh, they've got rid of plague, but it's come back. Let's dispel this one again and see if we can control their. All right, so we have lost Dhaka, which is not really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out I'm going to take out Asajj and hopefully get Dhaka back. There we go. So I think that was the second zombie death. All right, so Asajj is down, which is 1000 is down, which is pretty good because we can go ahead and revive her from the grave. Let's see if we can get rid of. Okay, Asajj is back again. And let's see if we can get rid of Talzin over here. Dhaka. Okay, Dhaka is gone. Let's land some more plague. That's what I love about the Night Sisters. It's one of my favorite factions to play. You're never really out of the game with Night Sisters. Okay, there we go. Asajj is back, Daka is back, and let's get rid of this one. Let's land some more Plague on Nest. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, so we got 51 banners. You never really recover full health and protection with Night Sisters, so that's unfortunate usually, but I am hoping to just one-shot his board and not really worry that much about banners. As long as I clear the board with on the first shot, it should be sufficient, I think. Since I've set a relatively strong defense, I think just one-shotting his board should be enough to secure me the win. Now, for the Kira Let's Scoundrel team, they all have Zetas, so it's going to be tricky. I will probably have to use my JTR team. Healing immunity is locked, so that's a debuff that Nest will that L3 will not be able to cleanse, and I'll have the speed boost as well on that. So let's see if I can clear this with JTR. I'm wondering whether I should use my C3P over here. Probably yes. I think I'll go in with the Resistance Trooper as well. Yeah, just for the extra dispel. All right, let's see if this works. So first I am going to clear this and hopefully land a daze. I did not land a daze, which is unfortunate. I'm going to call everyone to assist on Kira. Okay, Kira is gone. Let's dispel this guy. And let's work on mission. Now, since L3 is not dazed, I'm not going to use my burning. I'm just going to try to stun her, prevent her from going on stealth. All right, now I need to clear this taunt somehow. Good thing is mission is stealthed, so she's not going to be assisting. Let's get rid of the taunt. Okay, let's apply some burning. Clear this. And let's get rid of mission. She was revived because of Vandor. Let's get rid of Vandor first. Okay, dispel. This one is dazed, so that's fine. Let's just try to get rid of that guy. All right, battle is firmly in control. Now we just need to see if we can regain a little protection. I don't think we'll get Illuminated Destiny again, but that's fine. Only one unit without full protection. So we got good banners on this one. Important thing was it was one shot. Let's see what's behind this wall. So he's kept his Bosk team over here. Interesting. I believe my troopers should be able to take it out because they don't have a pre-taunter and they've got just a two weak bounty hunters out in the open. Let me check what their health is. Yeah, 14, 11k, 162 speed. Let's see what the health and protection on Cad Bane is. 15 and 28k. They will get a protection bump up from Bosk, who is at, let's see, he's got a speed set on him, 253, so pretty fast. I believe my troopers will be faster than that, so I should be able to get that to go off. But let me leave that for now. Let me save the trooper team over there and check out what's there behind this wall. Now, for the Traya team, I'll probably end up using my CLS. So let me go ahead and use that on the battle. If he has Revan behind, I already have my Traya team to counter that. So I think I should be okay using my CLS team for this. So let's see what rebels I have. So I ended up using my C3PO over there, so I can't use C3PO here. But this is going to be problematic. Should probably save my C3PO for this one. Let me see who else I have. I think I can probably afford to use my Thrawn out here. I was planning to use Thrawn with my Traya team, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this to have some additional control. All right, let's see. A little overkill is okay. Okay, I'm going to stun this one. And buff immunity over here. And who should I fracture? Probably fracture Traya. I don't want the wrong person isolated. All right. Let's see if we can work on Scion. Okay, this guy is gone. Let's all right, who do we do? I think let's get rid of this one over here. Whew, now what do we do? Let's go after Nihilus and cleanse this. Okay, so he's absorbed the fracture, which is fine. Let's cleanse everything and get rid of this guy. Okay, let's work on Traya now. Fracture there. And take care of Sith Trooper, and now Traya. All right, this was good. I don't know if it was overkill, but I didn't lose any units and managed to get full health and protection on a few of them against a Traya team, which is always good. Now only one team left to see what's at the back. Now for the Jedi, I think I'm going to use my General Grievous team. Now this is something which I've worked on just specifically to counter Jedi in Grand Arena. I have, before this, I used to use JTR against Bastilla teams, or some other team some other high-end team which I ideally should have used for some other tough teams. But in this case, I think in Grand Arenas, the Separatist team is a perfect counter to at least B grade Jedi, even if you can't take out your Revan Jedi. Now my Separatists are not that developed, as you can see over here. Only General Grievous and Dooku are in RG12, and my General Grievous is pretty well developed. I have full health set pieces on him and all the G12 plus pieces except for one furnace. So his health is pretty decent. It's at 659,000. And in addition, I've also got the Zeta on the unique, which is why I like keeping a few weak droids with him, just because once the droids start dying off, you you basically Grievous gets a turn and then starts using his AoE or the Metalloid Monstrosity special, which hits for huge damage and stuns as well. So I don't mind keeping my droids at a lower speed, lower gear level, just so that I can fully utilize General Grievous's Zeta. Now, versus Jedi, I really like to go with Dooku. He's got that separatist synergy as well, and he's got a lot of anti-Jedi stuff. All the chances that he has of applying debuffs is doubled against Jedi. So Dooku, I've got at 160% potency, which is pretty decent. Um, so he's one of the best tunes to take in if you want to do an anti-Jedi thing. There are other ways in which this team is perfectly anti-Jedi. Obviously, there's a B1 battle droid sorry, B2 battle droid who basically goes ahead and dispels all buffs, which is extremely important for the Jedi. You've got Grievous who applies healing immunity. You've got quite a lot of stuns, which takes the Jedi out of action quite a lot. Plus, Grievous is special against light side allies. He continuously, every time that this team is attacking Jedi, their potency keeps getting reduced, and tenacity is naturally high for this team just because of B1 special and because of Magna Guard, who gives extra tenacity to himself and Grievous. So extremely tenacious team. One thing that the Jedi usually have as a strong point is dispel. They are able to go around taunts just because they've got so many dispels, like in Bastilla's dispel. You've got uh, Ezra's dispel. So it's one of the best things about the Separatists is they apply once Grievous goes below 100% health, he applies Mark on one of his allies, which is a taunt which can't be dispelled by the Jedi. So that's another way in which Grievous tends to counter Jedi. The one of the weakest spots of the separatist team is days. If they get days, then B2, B1, they're not going to get turn meter, and they're not going to give turn meter to the rest of the separatists. The best part of the Jedi is none of them have got any days on their team. A few of them, actually, none of them have any days, whether it's AoE days or single target days. None of the Jedi have any days, which is why a Grievous team, a Separatist team, is so strong to take out a B Jedi team, especially under Bastilla. So let's go ahead and have this battle and see whether this works. My Jedi are all really slow, so the Bastilla team is probably going to go first. But B1 ends up taking a turn pretty fast. Now you'll see over here that there's going to be no debuffs which are going to be landing with these Jedi. That's just because of the extra tenacity um, that Bastilla lead gives. But every time that separatist droids have their debuffs resisted, what's going to happen is that their potency keeps increasing. So that's by 10% for each debuff which is resisted. So that's really great. All right, let's dispel everything. This probably is going to take some time, but it's just surviving till we get the bonus protection down, and then it's going to be easy to take them down. Let's get an AoE and stun. That's why I love Dooku, just because his chance is doubled against Jedi, and he keeps countering. And Jedi have got so many AoEs that it's really amazing. All right, let's get some healing up, and let's dispel some more. Okay, let's stun this guy, and let's heal up Magna Guard. Stun did not land, but ability block landed. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Look at that hit, extremely powerful. All right, let's heal up B1. And land a stun. Yep, there we go. All right, let's get rid of Ezra. And heal up Dooku. Okay, should we go for a big hit, or actually like to use the Skiltering Horror quite often just because it increases this guy's Grievous's health by 10%, and the more health he has, the more dangerous he gets. Okay, shock there. Let's heal up some more. So even though these droids are all G10, G11, they're doing some really serious damage just because Grievous is a monster out here. Okay, let's heal up some more. There, look at that AoE, just one shot Bastilla. Okay, let's try to get at least Grievous to full health and protection. Difficult to keep the rest of the team at full health and protection just because every time Grievous takes a turn, ends up causing some damage to his droids, but that's fine. At least full health is something that should be easy enough to obtain. 50k damage, amazing. This team is the perfect counter to Jedi, and I'm quite excited playing with this team. I developed this specifically because I knew I was going to go above 4 million in GP, so I'd have to place an extra team on offense and have an extra team on defense to take out. So I just crossed 4 million, in fact, in this Grand Arena. I'm at 4.015, so I needed that team to round up my offense, and which allows me to save an extra team on defense. All right, so let's see what we have. We've got a rebel team, which is a no-brainer for my Wampa, and then I've got a first order team and I've got a boss team down below. Let me see what else I have. So I have my Traya, I have my Rex Wampa, and I have my Bastilla Jedi. I think these three are pretty solid teams to take out what I have left. So I can use Traya for one of these, and I can use Bastilla Jedi for the other one. I'll probably use Bastilla Jedi for this one, just because they've got a lot of dispels. So Bosk is never going to be taunting very often. They do have Boba in there though, which could be troublesome. But yeah, let's see if we can control Boba, because Boba can execute on all the buffs that Bastilla gives out. Okay, who do I use here? Let's see. Do I need another tank? Might need Juhani. Let me just keep Juhani in there. And let's see who else I have. Maybe a damage dealer. Yep, let's go with this. Let's see how this does against the Jedi, against the bounty hunters. I should have the speed advantage, so let me see if I can get rid of at least one of them. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay, so this one dispels, gains taunt, stuns the target. Okay, let's stun and call Bastilla. Those guys are the main attackers. Okay, let's dispel this and see if we can take out this guy. Okay, so now we've got one less bounty hunter to worry about. So from now on, I'm going to save my dispels, just because boss can taunt at any time, and I'm just going to focus on taking out Boba, since he's the biggest danger out here. They've got the contract, but not to worry about it. Let's give this to Bastilla. Okay. Okay, so Bosk has gotten rid of my other Jedi, but I think the battle is still in control. Probably I could have gone with another tank. I really didn't need the offense of that guy, but that's fine. So I lost one, but managed to clear it with 57 banners, so that's good to go. And let me clear off the other side. I can probably go overkill since I've just got 2 teams left. Let me use my Traya on this one. Sith and Traya. I don't have my Sith Trooper. Alright, that's fine. I can use probably Maul. The days will come in handy against First Order. Alright, let's start. Let's isolate this guy and spread some debuffs around. There you go. One down. 2 down. Let's take care of Fox next. Let's get rid of this guy. All right. Let's recover some protection, and we are at 59 banners, which is pretty good. Okay. Last team left. This also has to be one shot, so I'm going to use my best over here. It's going to be the Wampa with Rex. Let's see, where are you, Rex? There you go. And who else do I have? I can use another cleanser. Who else? Maybe we can have Acolyte go into stealth. And Visa is another cleanser. No tank over here, but I think it's okay. All right, let's see if this team can do it. Okay, few of them got days. Let's get some defense penetration, go into stealth. All right, Wampa is doing his magic. Let's get rid of this one. Now, cleanse over there. Go into stealth. This one is not going to stealth for some reason. Okay. I need Acolyte to go into stealth soon. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's get rid of Jin, otherwise she ends up reviving all these folks. There you go. One big hit. She's gone. And let's get Cassian out of the way. Let's see if we can recover some protection on, or at least health on Rex. Health steal up. Okay, at least I think I got some health back on almost everyone. Okay, not full protection on anyone except Wampa, but that's fine. Just finish this guy off. Okay, so 56 banners. So all the teams have been one shot, which is good. I didn't want to take in another team to any of these. The board is clear. We've got 1714 points. Um, let's see, that is an average of, let me do some calculations. So each of these sections is 180 points. Each of the ones with two teams, and the last one over here is worth 150 points. So that means 180 and 150. So just clearing all these four sections, my opponent would get 180 into 3 plus 150, which is 690 points. He already has 630 points on the board to because of setting defense, so that gives him a total of 1320 points after clearing all my sections, assuming he clears all the sections. So that means since I've got 1714, if you subtract 1320 from that, he would need to get 394 points or 394 banners by clearing my characters using 7 teams. So if I divide 394 by 7, I get 56. So he should 56.3 actually. So he should on average get between 56 to 57 banners in each match in order to beat me, which is going to be a tough job because I did not cheese my defense. I did set a pretty decent defense out here. I mean, all my characters are pretty fast, most of them with pre-taunters, and it's going to be pretty challenging to take this out, especially since he's already used up Traya, he's already used up his Basti, and First Order and crew as well, and Night Sisters, which is an offensive powerhouse. So what does he have left? Let's take a look. So he's got his Revan left on offense. He's got CLS left on offense, so two offensive powerhouses, which should be able to take out pretty much anything. He's got our JTR as well, Jedi Training Ray, so three teams which are really, really good to take out almost anything. He doesn't have Nest, so he should not be able to use that as a counter against my Ewok, so that's a good sign. And I believe he did not set his Palp as well, so he's got a Palpatine team as well. So four teams, four really strong offensive teams, and then he's got a Trooper team, which is pretty well modded and pretty well geared. So his Trooper team is there. I think he is expecting to probably take out maybe my Ewoks team with the Trooper team. So I've got 7 good teams set. He's got 4 really solid defensive teams: Revan, CLS, JTR, and I believe it was EP. And then he's got one semi-decent team left, Imperial Troopers, to take out my Ewoks maybe. But I think he's going to struggle against at least one or two of my teams, especially since I've hidden all the tough teams at the back. So the 306 speed Revan at the back, and the 300 speed crew, and the 300 speed Bosk right at the back. So it's hopefully he uses up some tough teams to take out the first 4 rows, first 4 characters in the first 2 rows, and then he'll start struggling when he gets to the back over here. So I will probably give an update on the video in the comment section after the Grand Arena gets over, just to inform people about the final score. But yeah, so this is the very first round of the Grand Arena. I'm sure I'll have some really good matchups in the second and third round, especially the third round. I'm expecting some a really good match. We've got some folks with some very, very good rosters and speeds over here in this team. So I'm going to I'm definitely going to be recording that one as well. So that is all for this Grand Arena. Stay tuned and let me know if you would like anything else, any other strategy to be covered over here, and I can cover that in some of the other videos that I have. Feel free to go and go into my channel and check out the playlist section. I've got all my videos sorted out by different sections, whether it's Sith Raid videos or TW PvP videos, Grand Arena videos, or simply just the tank raid or pit raid videos. So I have everything ordered in terms of playlists in my playlist section. So feel free to check those out and let me know if you'd like to see anything specific. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.